Jersey. From politics to entertainment, from social issues to lifestyles, from newsmakers to pop culture. If it's Jersey, it's on Jersey Central with Bert Barron, 732-545-9282. Or toll free at 888-545-9282.
737 back on Jersey Central on the new Talk Radio WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey. A little bit later on, I'm going to give you a chance to score a pair of tickets to see Hal Holbrook, the amazing one-man show called Mark Twain Tonight. It's at the State Theater in downtown New Brunswick, Saturday, October 3rd. Tickets are available now at statetheaternj.com. You're going to have a chance to win a pair of tickets coming up. Joining me now on the Raritan Bay Medical Center Jersey Newsmaker Hotline, she is the owner of Synergy Productions, and they're putting together, they're co-sponsoring a show that's going to happen at the historic Brook Theater. It's happening this weekend, the first annual Bound Brook short film show. Sounds like fun. And let's get some details from Susan Pellegrini, who's with us this morning. Hey, Susan, it's Bert Barron. Welcome to WCTC. How are you?
I'm well, thank you, and good morning to you, Bert. I'm happy that you're having me on the show to talk about this exciting event on Saturday night.
My pleasure. A short film show. I'm intrigued. Is it someone goes and you get to see a series of short films, different topics, different things going on?
Yes, actually, this is a wonderful show of international award-winning short films, and it's a curated show. So what happens is we have an Act 1, and there's a flow to the show. We have an intermission and then an Act 2. And we have chosen these films particularly for their wonderful nature. They're all different kinds of films. Some are funny, some are poignant, and they're just exciting films that you would not really get to see otherwise. So it's quite an entertaining evening.
Very cool. How many films in total are going to be shown on this night? And it's Saturday, this coming Saturday. How many films in total, Susan?
Looks like we have about 9 films that are set on our agenda for Saturday, and the show will start at 7:30 with Lewis Watson, who is a jazz musician. He'll be playing and singing for us prior to the film's beginning, and then he'll also be playing at intermission.
Very cool. An eclectic kind of mix of films that are lined up for this?
Yes, definitely. We have everything from very, very short films, animation, comedy, and as I said, some of them are just also have a little bit of poignancy to them. Very charming, wonderful films that all have won awards around the world, actually.
Beautiful. Talk about, if you could, why the historic Brook Theater, which is on Hamilton Street in Bound Brook, was chosen as the venue for this.
Well, that's kind of another exciting thing that's happening because Bound Brook is now going through a revitalization, and we have a special improvement district and a board of directors who are really interested and involved in transforming Bound Brook because, as you know, there was a period of time after the floods came to Bound Brook that things got a little bit difficult because of the flooding, and now we are no longer in the flood zone. So there's a huge revitalization happening, and one of the most important aspects of it is the arts. So we're creating an arts district, and this is our inaugural event of that arts district. So we're very excited about having this in Bound Brook. This show is the first in Bound Brook, but the short film show itself actually travels around the world.
Okay, I mean, this is a great thing for Bound Brook. I'm sure you've seen it, Susan. I've seen so many towns in New Jersey, whether it's New Brunswick, Red Bank, Morristown, Englewood, wherever there's a revitalization effort, it always begins with arts and culture. That's the first step that you have to take to kind of get people to come back to the town. They need a reason to come by, on an evening or a weekend to spend some time there. And it starts with arts and entertainment. And this is going to be tremendously successful for Bound Brook. And I can't wait to kind of have a front row seat, if you will, to watch Bound Brook come back to life in this capacity. And this is a great way to kind of kick it off.
Well, really excited about it, Bert, and I hope you will have a front row seat at the show on Saturday night because you're certainly invited. We'd love to have you come.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Is this an all-ages event, Susan, or is it more for the grown-ups?
I think it would be ages 16 and up would be the most appropriate ages. It's really a Saturday evening event, but certainly teenagers 16 and on would definitely enjoy these films.
Okay, so we're looking forward to that. There is a $10 admission, and it is recommended for ages 16 and above. And it's a great night. You'll get to see a bunch of films. And experience the historic Brook Theater, which is on Hamilton Street. If you've never had a chance to be there before, Susan, talk about Synergy Productions. What's your company all about?
We're a full-service video production company, and we've been in existence for over 20 years. We currently have an office in Asbury Park and have had that for many years, but we recently opened a full-service production studio in Bound Brook on Maiden Lane,
Nice.
where we have full green screen capabilities, video conferencing, and a cutting-edge, state-of-the-art post-production facility. So we really offer all aspects of video production. We're very excited about the facility.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for your involvement in sponsoring the show, which is coming up again this weekend. Can people buy tickets in advance, or do they just get them at the door on Saturday?
You can get them in advance, but the other thing that's happening in Bound Brook on Saturday is the River Fest, and that'll be going on all day. We'll be out selling tickets for the film show, and people can come and get tickets. They can get tickets at the door, in the evening, but they may want to come and check out the River Fest as well. It's another thing that's happening in Bound Brook.
Very good. Well, Susan, thank you for your time this morning, and good luck with the film festival this Saturday. And it's a step in the right direction for Bound Brook. And I remember the floods. We're talking after Hurricane Floyd, right, where things kind of took a turn. But it took a long time, but Bound Brook is coming back, and it starts with arts and culture. So thank you so much for what you're doing in Bound Brook, and it was great to talk to you this morning, all right?
Thanks, Bert. Have a wonderful day, and thank you again.
My pleasure. Thank you. All right, Susan Pellegrini, my guest here.